Hi Pisces, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and cross watchers are always welcome. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides what's going on around you, what loving energy is coming towards you, anything spirit wants you to know. So welcome everybody, welcome back, welcome to new people. So glad Spirit guided you. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. What is it that you need me to know at this time? I am listening for you now. Get out of your own way. For those of you that are struggling with, I overthink things, right? I've got to just let things unfold, it's hard. It's hard to not see the crystal ball. It's hard to not know where you're headed. It's hard to trust. There's this sense of how do I let go and trust this? I got to get out of my own way at times. So some of you may struggle with that. I have absence of love is fear. So I can see the sense of pulling back and holding back. I want you to come out of that circle. I want you to come out. You can see she's just kind of pulled back and kind of holding on to herself. And she's got to come out of her shell. She's got to come out and say, I'm stronger than that. I'm not going to let a fear overcome me. I'm not going to let my overthinking sabotage me. I'm not going to overanalyze everything, something like that. I'm going to see the beauty in everything. I'm going to see the beauty in others. I'm going to be open to what it is that Spirit has for me, is how I feel. And I'm going to see the world as beautiful, that whoever comes into my life is a gift and they have something to offer. And you're a gift, the number 27. So I'm going to see myself as beautiful. Maybe the person who's coming into your life is somebody who, they definitely see you as beautiful. And that's something that they keep saying. Maybe it's the first thing that they say, first words out of their mouth is, you're so beautiful. Spirit, please share with me loving messages today. I have a Page of Swords. I have a Magician. I have an Ace of Pentacles. And I have a page. I love these pages. First of all, these cards are so beautiful, but I like they're using the word innocence, and it doesn't mean that you're both innocent, but it is a sense of it's a innocent start. It's an innocent connection. Like we haven't hurt each other. We have a chance of loving each other. We haven't hurt each other in any way, shape, or form yet. So there is a sense of innocence to it. But these pages are curious. These pages are optimistic. These pages are filled. There's a sense of filled with hope. So this could be the first person that you have actually thought this could turn into something. I do like the Magician. I feel like this is somebody who has a lot to offer. You see a lot of good qualities in this person, Spirit saying, and it doesn't have to be just looks. It doesn't have to be just, they're a good catch. They have a lot of qualities. It could be their personality, their sense of humor. They're kind, they're caring, they're nurturing. They're easy to talk to, Spirit just said, and that could be the hook. They were just so easy to have conversations with. I have a Nine of Pentacles. I have a Page of Pentacles, a lot of page energy, a lot of new energy. I have a Six of Swords. And I have a Four of Wands. So I've been moving towards wanting to be and coming out of something and moving into, I want something more. I want a commitment maybe the next time. And maybe this is filled with hope that this is somebody who would be a commitment. This is somebody who I could share my life with. Spirit saying I'm tired of trying again, like this sense of just keep trying again. There's a part of me that says, I'm tired of the whole trying again thing. I want to find my person. I'm going to say finding your person. I'm going to say that's what's unfolding, and maybe we just can't overthink it. We can't just constantly be thinking, is this my person? Is this the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with? And miss out on the kind of journey in between. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you need these pages to know? I have a mature man. Okay. Doesn't mean that they're old. How about just emotionally mature? I'll take emotion. The number 5 could be May, 5 days. I have concern. Okay, I'm going to come back to that. I have a coffin. I have a family room. Okay, so somebody who's gone through a recent ending. The coffin doesn't mean that they've had a death in the family, although they could have, but it's a recent ending, and it's a moving forward. There's something about this person that cares for you right from the beginning. It's a, how can I help you with that? Maybe you talk about car troubles, or you talk about, I don't know, a situation at work, and, they're just kind of, how can I help you with that? Or they just want to talk it through with you. Not that they can fix your problems or solve your problems, but they're as concerned as you are about a situation. So they take on some empathy in that respect. They have gone through some kind of change. They've ended something. And I'm also going to say it's closed out, because I feel like there's a lot of closure here, specifically with this coffin card. But I also feel like I'm comfortable where I am, that there's a part of me that's saying I'm not unhappy. I'm probably pretty comfortable in the life that I've created for myself. I could have a nice home. I could have everything I need, a good job. I could be, secure, things like that. So it's not like I'm unhappy, but am I missing somebody to share my life with? Probably. Like this could be a beautiful home, but it could also be very lonely. And maybe that's what they're struggling with is, I spend a lot of time thinking about that I'm by myself, or I spend a lot of time thinking about, wouldn't it be nice to share this beautiful home or life with somebody? Most people don't want to be alone. I mean, some people choose to be alone, but a lot of people want the company of somebody else, the companionship. You get to a certain age too, and it turns into, I want a companion as well. I want a best friend. I want somebody to, hang out with and do things with. I have high honor. Okay. That felt like respectful. Could be somebody that was in the service, could have gotten recognition for being in the service, like an honorable discharge from the service, something like that. I have an official person wearing a uniform in a position of status today. Sudden wealth. Okay. A little bit of a, maybe they hit the jackpot. I don't know. Maybe they feel lucky. The coffin, they could have just inherited money. They inherited family money and a home. They inherited a beautiful home, something like that. So yeah, maybe that's going on as well. And I have a main male. So I've got a lot of divine masculine energy in this reading. I have a lot of security. I would definitely say security. And let's see what else they want you to know about this connection. Right now, it's don't overthink this person. Maybe you feel like it's too good to be true. Maybe you're feeling that this is everything I've been waiting for, and I'm waiting for the rug to be pulled out from under me. Maybe it's everything that you've been waiting for and praying for and manifesting, and Spirit has delivered it. Look at it that way. So sometimes we just have to say thank you and keep going. Let's see what they have for you. I have a Pisces, the believer. There's a purpose for us to be together. And I believe that you were put in my life for a reason. So that could be something that you say. That could be something they say. I have a Cancer energy, caregiver, compassionate, comforting, wants to know, they had said, wants to know, they're concerned for you. They want to help you in any way that they can. It could be that you're sick. Can I get you some soup? Can I bring you over some breakfast? Can I go to the grocery store or pharmacy for you? Do you need cough medicine? So it could be something that's just everyday, day-to-day caring. I have a Sagittarius energy, optimistic. There's hope again. Enthusiastic. I see the opportunities that's ahead of us. I'm going to say that this person, I'm going to say, and you both are optimistic about the future. I will say that. There's just a little part of you that's waiting for, what's the catch? And I think Spirit's saying there's no catch. There's no, that this is going to, somebody's going to throw a wrench in this or a skeleton in the closet. So keep that hope alive, because it feels like it's good. I have a Saturn in the world energy, and I feel like I have structure. I like that. Accomplishment. This person could be very stable. They could have a very stable life. They could be in the same job for many years, same career. They could be in the same home for many years. They could be very, very stable. I have a Scorpio energy. They're curious about you. I want to get to know everything about you. So they want to dig deeper. I feel like, a little bit of a who are you going on, and maybe you're being more mysterious than they are. Maybe they feel more confident about what they want than what you want. Something along those lines. And I have this is my Capricorn energy, winter energy coming in, a king of earth. So yeah, there's an incredible sense of, I'm going to say wealth, stability, high self-esteem. I think that's going on, so it's kind of like, who's this king of earth? It's a sense of, who is this king? Who's this king of earth? I feel like it's a king of earth. It's an earth sign. And part of me is just feeling like, is it a Taurus? Is it a Virgo? Is it a Capricorn? It's just this beautiful energy of an earth energy with that stability. They want one more. Okay. The end of mutable. Okay. Wrapping it up, keeping it for every ending. There's a opening. So be open-minded, as opposed to overthinking, as opposed to predicting. So you don't know what the future holds with this person yet. I feel like you have to surrender to what's meant to be. There's a part of you that is struggling with that. You cannot control the situation, Spirit's saying. You cannot have, you can't see into a crystal ball, even though you want to. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have? I have power. Okay. Know your potential. You're a powerful being. Your thoughts, words, and actions have the ability to heal or to harm. Respect this tremendous gift and use it wisely. You're in power. You always have a choice to be in something, how much energy you want to put into somebody. Is it equal? Is it fair? Is this something that I want? So Just because you're starting something doesn't mean that you don't have a path off either. Okay. It doesn't mean it's for the rest of your life if you're not happy. If you're happy, then you keep going and we see where it takes you. A partnership, beautiful. Grow good relationships, partners support one another, co-create, the problem solved together, beautiful. Forging positive new partnerships is a potent way to unblock personal growth. So there's a sense of partnership as far as, what did they say a minute ago? It was a unblocking personal growth. So this person could help you with a struggle of, I feel like you're going to be ripped away from me. And that comes with time. That comes with emotional security within a relationship. It's kind of time under our belt, energy. So maybe this person's able to help you with that and say, hey, I feel the same way at times, but I don't let it bother me. I just know that, as long as we're loving each other, as long as we're caring for each other, that everything's going to work out. So I do feel that. Spirit, please share with me. I have love's true path. I love this. Trust that you are on the right path to discovering true love. The universe is aligning circumstances to lead you to a relationship where love flows naturally and effortlessly. So you have the power. If you feel that you're being drained, you feel like you're anxious, you feel like you're walking on eggshells, you feel like you're being controlled. I mean, those are all red flags. So trust your intuition, but also trust that you're on the right path to true love. And that is something that we have to just surrender to. And, just keep believing. And, they just kept saying that they want you to keep hoping. This is a love filled with hope. And that's the message. It's a love filled with hope. And they want you to know that. Spirit, can I have a couple more cards? Let's see what the cards are saying. I have a King of Cups, Seven of Cups. I have a Judgment, and I have a King of Swords. I feel that, if we just kind of look at this right in the middle, it's kind of an I choose you, okay? It's, hey, yeah, I get it. There's a lot of people out there. I've dated a lot of people. I've been in and out of relationships. I'm an adult. It's not my first rodeo, but I choose you. This king comes in and this king says, I definitely see you as somebody who is on the same path with me. And this king doesn't make up their mind very lightly. This king knows what they're doing. So this king has a big heart. This king is emotionally secure. They are available. They are putting a lot of thoughts into what's best for them before they enter into some kind of union. But I'm going to say they choose you, and they know that there's a lot of choices out there. And there's a lot of choices out there. But at the end of the day, that's all you have to care about, is that you're the one that they want to be with. Okay. And it's as simple as that. You don't have to ask anything else. If they're spending time with you and they're into you and they are consistent, then you're the one that they want to be with. And you don't have to overanalyze that. Spirit, please share with me. What are the loving messages that you have? You make me happy. I wouldn't be with you unless you made me happy. It works both ways. If you're high maintenance and drama and crazy and chaotic and you got all kinds of problems, then they are going to say, I don't need this in my life. I'm going to go look around and see what else is out there. So it works both ways. They want to be happy and you want to be happy. I'm sorry for hurting you. Please forgive me. They have the ability to apologize. They have the ability to work through something. They have the ability to say, oh, I'm sorry, I won't do that again. You know, so that's okay. Compromise, Spirit just said. I see you in my dreams. Is this real? So don't second guess it. Allow it to happen. And I'm falling deeply in love with you. So I think it's more of a fear of the rug being pulled out from under us. And once you find somebody, but you can't think about that. You have to look at it as it's finally here and they choose you, and it's filled with hope, and it's you finding your person. And this person's could be wealthy, stable, high self-esteem, you know, a lot of things that you've been asking Spirit for. So here it is. You know, so Spirit hands you what you've been asking for. Let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. I have 2 other YouTube channels, and I'll put the link in the description below. We'll see you again in another Love Messages real soon.